Hello everybody! We are here today at the Bimotor Skill Center to present you something truly exceptional. Today is a very special day for Bimotor and we wanted to be part with you of this. We have always tried to give you products, initiatives and services to improve the products to be installed in your machines. Until now, we focus our proposal, our commercial proposal, to the made in and to the made in Europe, because we wanted to give you something significantly different from competitions. We have always prepared and presented you our proposal based upon a differentiation in quality more than a differentiation in price. As Ettore Brunero said to all of us during the convention in 2012 for the 30th anniversary of the Bimotor Foundation, we can never talk about pricing before judging the quality. And we will not do it today. We are here to introduce you to a special product, something that is never seen in Europe before, and we think that you will be surprised, you will be breathless, as we have been when we saw it for the first time at the end of last year. We will be helped in this tour by our host, Gianni Reinaudo, our trainer, that will guide us in this tour that we hope it will be interesting for you. We will lead us to this discovery of a new product that we hope will become also your product. Are we cocky? Are we arrogant? We don't believe so. We don't think so. And you will judge at the end of this tour if what I'm telling you today and what I'm telling you now, it is true. Let's go. Hello again. Here we are in the kingdom of Gianni Reinaudo, where we will discover what I have just really told you some minutes ago. When at the end of last year, Ettore Brunero and I were visiting this company, we had a strange feeling. We could have been in Germany, Italy, France. However, we were surrounded by all people with almond eyes. The company we are talking about today is called Raywin and is the union between the most famous private enterprise of China producing small gasoline engines and one of the national state company well known in all the world called Yuchai. Who are these two realities? On the one hand, we have the Chongqing Rato Holding Group. This company was founded in 2007. It is a company who is diversified between gasoline engine, motorbike, car components and other business fields. In Rato, almost 10,000 people work today, and its activity takes place in more than 80 countries around the world. On the other hand, Yuchai was founded in 1951. Yuchai owns over 30 subsidiaries all around the world, has an annual volume of diesel engine produced in China of about 700,000 units. It is listed since 1994 to the New York Stock Exchange market, and more than 20,000 people work in their factories, distributing a wide range of diesel engine. From the union of these two companies, Raywin born, and the focus, the target they had since the beginning was to hire the most famous designer of the world and the most famous technical engineering expert of the world to develop one of the highest quality engines able to compete with the premium brands that all of us knows around the world. We are talking about premium brands like Kohler, FPT, Yamaha, Kubota. Did they manage to do it? Let's go to see. Here, inside, I'm waiting for you. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, just arrived in Europe, the Raywin engine, and we are very proud to show you the first 5 examples that we have just received today. We can start from the first 2 ones that are fully dedicated to the power generation application field. So we have here the turbocharged 4-cylinder inline that is able to have 30 and 40 kilovolts ampere at 1500 RPM in prime power, and the natural powered 4-cylinder engines that is able to produce 20 and 25 kilovolts ampere at 1500 RPM in prime power. We can really move then to the second 4-cylinder engine. We are very happy to present to you today. Is an engine for firefighting application, 37 kilowatts at 3000 RPM. Is a 4-cylinder stage 3A engine. One thing that I forgot to tell you, very important, the firefighting application engine as well as the power generation engines are all stage 3A. So that means they have an homologation that is recognized in Europe in terms of emissions relevance. Then we move to the other one, the 4-cylinder turbocharged marine engine for auxiliary purpose. This is an engine that is capable to produce roughly 40 kilovolts ampere at 1500 RPM. Then we move to the last one in a row, that is the 4-cylinder turbocharger engine for water pump application, and this is able to produce and to provide 48 kilowatts at 2700 RPM as it's shown in the data sheet. These are just really a small part of the portfolio family of Raywin that is composed also by a 3-cylinder for all application, power generation, sprinkler, marine and water pump application as well. But I think that it's very important also to show you how these engines comes from China. And this is really what we are going to discover in a minute. Thank you very much, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Anarita, my colleagues from Logistics Department and Marketing Department that will introduce us the Raywin, how they arrive here in our warehouse. Anarita, please, can you tell us when did these engines arrive to us?
They arrived this morning, and as you will see, we downloaded them directly from the container.
Oh, okay. And can you tell us how we can really understand the models of the engine from the outside of the wooden boxes?
Well, as you can see, we have the model here. This is a naturally aspirated engine, and we have the serial number here.
Okay, so this means that I can really understand if this is an engine dedicated to power generation instead of sprinkler engines, instead of water pump application?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That one, as you will see, this one is a turbo engine.
Always for the power generation field.
Exactly.
Okay, and what additional information I can get directly from the wooden boxes?
Well, we have the size of the engine and its weight. So
Okay. Anarita, just a really clarification. We know that within the wooden boxes, the engines have already, they use a maintenance manual.
Yes.
But I believe that we should really provide to the customer also the certificate of the origin and the declaration of the incorporation. Is these the documents that we will deliver to the customer together with the engine?
yes, that's right.
Okay, so I think that this will allow us to provide all the documentation that is necessary to sell an engine on the European market. So thank you very much, Anarina, and I think that now is time to come back to the warehouse where the Gianni Rinaldo, our trainer, is waiting for us to keep on in the description of the quality of this product. So follow us there. See you later.
Okay, many thanks Rinaldo and many thanks Mr. Marita. Hi guys, welcome in the Skills Center of Bimotor. Yeah, I remember very well when Mr. Brunero and Mr. Marengo was returned from China, from the visit, from the job trip in Raywin, and Mr. Marengo said, I was very impressed by this product. This product is very fantastic, it's very extraordinary. But in that moment, for me, it was not very clear the message of Rinaldo, Mr. Marengo. In my mind, in my imagination, the topics was, oh, okay, probably the product is very fantastic because it's cheaper, related to the price. And Rinaldo said to me, no, Gianni, it's wrong. Please, look this image. Okay, in this slide, there are some very important topics that are the focus, the target of Raywin in terms of development of the Raywin engine. High reliability, more cost performance than the competitor. Low oil consumption, lower than 10% compared with the competitor. Low noise, better than competitor. Low vibration, better than competitor. And advanced design, cooperated with famous designer. Oh, well, this is just marketing information, or there is a real material behind. This is the reason because, like, first activity after the cooperation with Raywin was to analyze all documentation, all documents, all presentation, all technical manual, and at the end also try to test the engine, Raywin engine, inside to our test bed here in Bimotor. Because reading the documentation, there was 3 very important points that for me was very, very impressive. The first is related to the components. The second is related to the development method used by Raywin, and the last but not least, the test the tests that Raywin are used in order to homologate, but also in order to prove and demonstrate the quality of these engines. About the components, there are many parts that for me was very impressive again. First of all, one of the components most important inside to the engine in terms of combustion, in terms of efficiency, that is the fuel pump. The Raywin engine used the standardized DB4 fuel pump that probably, as you already know, is located around of the world, is a very famous pump for the mechanical engine. This means that in terms of services, in terms of warranty, in terms of spare parts, will be very simple to repair it. The second is components is composed by components like crankshaft, camshaft, connecting rod, piston rings, cam rocker, cylinder block, and head of the cylinder. In this case, all these components are supplied by same supplier, that is the supplier for very famous brand like Kubota, Cummins, Mitsubishi, Suzuki, John Deere, Cummins, Kohler and FPT, for example. About the development of the engine, also in this case it was very impressive for me, because Raywin decided to ask support to a very important and famous engineering factory in the world. You know that, probably you know that in the world there are 3 different engineering factories. The first one is AVL, located in Austria. The second is Fab, located in Germany. And the last is Ricardo, that is located in the UK. Well, Raywin decided to sign a cooperation with Ricardo in order to have a common concept design for the platform related to the 4-cylinder engine. This means that Ricardo will be involved in the development in terms of the design, in terms of the simulation of the combustion, of the structural vibration of the engine related to the 4-cylinder engine platform. And the last pillar for me is related to the test. Inside to the documentation that we have and is available for everybody, we have all kind of tests performed in testbed in order to demonstrate the quality of this engine. Which kind of tests? Different tests related to the performance of the engine, tests related to the oil consumption, fuel consumption, AVH tests in order to analyze the vibration, and most important, durability test in different kind of condition, very hot and very cold. Durability test about, we're talking about 1,000 hours or 3,000 hours. In order to verify the durability of the components, and also in order to verify that some variables like fuel consumption and oil consumption doesn't change too much in between before and after of this test. Okay, and then at the end of this my analysis, now I understood the word of Mr. Marengo. It's not only price. Really, we are in front of a very good product. And in this case, I can say we are in front of a quality compliance. This is the reason why now we are confident, in Bimotor we are confident that now we have another key able to open another door that for us is very important. The name of this door is called customer satisfaction. Okay guys, if you are interested to see more, to discover more about Raywin engine, please follow us. Don't change a channel, but search a channel, because we have a YouTube channel, and you will find inside of this channel all video tutorial related to all kind of application related to the Raywin engine. PG application, sprinkler application, marine application, and water pump application. In ad, don't hesitate to call us and ask to us to send to you all kind of information, technical documentation, drawing, 2D, 3D drawing. Everything you want, we are able to support you. Hi guys, for today this session is finished. I know that outside of the skill center there are Mr. Marengo and Miss Narita that are waiting for us. Don't forget that we are available, 100% available in order to support you in terms of marketing communication with Mr. Narita, in terms of sales information with Mr. Marengo, and for technical support from my side. Okay? Rinaldo, the line for you.
Thank you, Gianni, for your clear explanation. We are at the end of a story today, but we are at the beginning of a great journey that we want to do together. We hope that we have been able to provide you all information necessary to make you feel the quality and the performance of these engines. We are convinced to have in our hands a solution that allows you to give you the answer, the proper answer, whenever you need an engine between 10 kilowatts and 40 kilowatts in all the application. In the next days, Gianni is going to prepare video tutorial that is going to be published on our channels, in order that you have additional information through a specific walk around the engine. We believe this is really the proper way to start giving, in this moment where COVID-19 does not allow us to be in touch, directly in touch with you at your premises, the possibility to evaluate the engine and in all small details that are important for your application. And now, thanking you again, let me join my adventure mate to greet you all in our workshop surrounded by Raywin engine. Come with me. And now, wearing the mask to be in line with the precaution given by COVID-19 pandemic, let me call my adventure mates, and please, Anarita comes here, our marketing responsible, and Gianni, our trainer. It has been a pleasure to stay with you today, and that is the reason why we are so pleased to tell you, stay tuned,
Stay with us,
stay
Raywin.